Just want to introduce this cockbird right here. This is cockbird 984. He's a 2023. So this guy right here, I got him from Marlin Shooter as well. I just want to get some updates on this guy just because he's been a pretty good breeder. I actually flew this guy in 2023. I flew him for about 4 months before I stocked him. But when I first got him, we both thought, me and Marlon actually thought that this one was a hen because he has a really soft demeanor. You know, you got some cockbirds that are like so cocky that all they do is just drive in the kit box. But over time, you know, most of those birds, they don't really make my main team because they're so cocky. And all they really do is split up the kit. And so this guy actually stood out because he has a very soft demeanor. So I don't know if that's a thing, but then one thing I've noticed is that all the cockbirds that produce like this or have this soft demeanor, they make excellent kit birds. So like I said, these are all 4 of his sons. I haven't been able to save a single daughter because the way they fly, because you know the hens, they always go up a little higher, and then the cocks, they tend to stay a little lower. But yeah, I haven't been able to save a single daughter, so maybe with this next round I'll probably just keep one of the daughters around and maybe just keep her, because if I fly them now, they're just gonna get killed by the hawks. So she's actually part of the last round. So these are like sex link. And then I don't really understand sex link breeding myself, but the males, they come out this color, and then all the hens come out like more recessive red. But I'll show you guys pictures. But out of this kit right here, 410, the one with the red tail and the orange clip on, that one's the best. That one's rolling like 20 feet. But this guy was rolling like 30, maybe close to 40 feet when I was flying him. He was like the best bird I had back in 2023 that was flying. Yeah, very fast. Sometimes he'll roll so fast that he'll land in trees. But every time the kit came down, he would always come out and join them. And then one reason why I wanted to stock him was because one time the falcon attacked, and then as they were like trying to grab him, he actually rolled and actually saved his life. But yeah, 984. Like I said, it's the 4 sons, all very good birds. These guys will roll like 5 to 10 feet. Their depth is it just kind of depends, you know. Sometimes they could get deep, sometimes they're short. But I like them. They're good team players. Yeah, all these guys right here are all in kit number 1. And then he's the breeder, the guy, 984 guy. Pretty good. Okay, so this is these are more to my Rickme side of the family. This hen right here is 231. She's a 2024. She's pretty frequent, but she took a very long time to come into the role. Probably about a year. I'll put her stats here. And then this one right here, she's a 2023. She's 152, 2023. She's a Rickme. She's a Rickme cross Norm Reed. You can't really tell, but the left eye is kind of messed up. That was because when she was young, she actually got caught by a Cooper hawk. And then I ran over and I had to chase the Cooper for a while before I got her back. And then I was able to nurse her back. But these ones right here, This one with the bread clip. This one. The two blacks with the red clip, and this one right here, the black and white. These are the Rickme times Irish birds. I don't have any of the pure Irish no more, but these are the crosses that I have. And I like them a little bit better because the one thing I hate about the pure Irish is that they eat a lot. They eat a lot, and then, you know, if you don't feed them enough, they'll come out and they don't want to fly, and they'll just land somewhere. And one of the most annoying thing I've dealt with flying the Irish is that one, like, besides sitting on the wire, is one time I let them out, and then they actually landed on the roof of the church, and they sat there for like the whole day, and they just got annihilated. But I've never had any issues with any other birds, like family that I flew that landed like weird places, like billboards. Like the Irish will land anywhere. Like they'll land on billboards, they'll land on freaking church roof, which is kind of weird. Anywhere but my roof. It was so annoying. And that's how I lost majority of them. And this guy right here is 207. He's a 2024. He's a pure Rickme. He's a very nice bird. One thing I don't like about the Rickme is that they're so cocky. If you have like a mixed kit and you keep Rickmes in there with them, these guys will go to the top of the purchase all the time. You'll see all Rickmes and all Irish. Very cocky, and then they lead the kits too. So that's one thing I don't like about them, especially if you have a very stiff Rickme cock, and all he wants to do is fly circles. That's what your kid's gonna be doing. So I had to sort through, got rid of a lot of Rickmes. He's probably the best one I've raised. And then I do enjoy the Rickmes a lot because when I first started, I had the Higgins, and then I feel bad for using Higgins' name because I'm pretty sure if he saw the birds that I got that were Higgins, pretty sure he wouldn't have claimed them himself. But back when I first started in 2021, like that fall, I went to California and I bought like 2 kits of Higgins and like a couple breeders. I spent over. They all had pedigree, but when I flew them, they had the worst homing of any bird I've ever owned. They just couldn't home, and I lost the majority of them. And then they were very hard to fly. They were very lazy. And like I said, every time the VOP arrived, they would just never come back home. They had like terrible flying instincts. They never kidded once. So then I got introduced to the Rickmes, and they were the first birds I had that broke. And I was just like, oh my gosh, they were very impressive. So in 2022, I raised mostly Rickmes, and then in 2023, I actually joined the MBRC club because I wanted to try flying those guys, but unfortunately, like preparing them for the fly, I actually ended up losing like 13 of my main team. So by the time that the fly came around, I only had 11 birds left. So I decided not to fly. But yeah, this hen, this red one, 152, she took forever to come in. But the thing I really like about her is that now that she's older, she's in every break. But the thing about her is that she don't stick out. If you want to see her roll, you gotta really like mark her so that you can see her in the kit, and you gotta really be looking for her. But she's the only one that's like this color. Yeah, she's not a show pigeon. She actually flies. So, yep. So these guys, they have these black ones. These are actually off the Irish times Rickme, and they are very good. They actually have the pearl eye too from the Irish side, and they're very fast. This one, she can go like 30 feet. She can go about 30 feet. But very nice. Sometimes her quality is not the best, but I don't know. The Irish are pretty hard to work with because you gotta get their feeding just right. Because sometimes you feed them, sometimes they eat too much wheat or too much peas. Oh my gosh, you don't even want to watch them. Just let them burn out the energy, and then once they kind of get weakened by the fly, you can try them again the next day. But yeah, if you feed them too much wheat or too much peas, don't even bother watching them because you're not even gonna see them. They're just gonna be like homers. But with the crossing that I did, it actually helped them out a lot. But like I said, there's no perfect bird. I bred a lot and I culled a lot, so these are the best ones.